In Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi have rescued Chancellor Palpatine aboard Grievous' flagship, with the help of R2-D2. As the ship freefalls towards Coruscant, Anakin takes control, and with the help of fire speeders putting out the flames, Anakin was able to bring the ship to a stop, with Obi-Wan remarking there was another happy landing. But what if it wasn't a happy landing? How would this change Star Wars history? As you're about to see, a lot changes. As Anakin wrestles control of the ship, Obi-Wan looks back to the litany of escape pods with which Grievous had used to escape. There would be time to deal with the cyborg later. The more pressing issue at hand was Anakin at the helm of a free-falling half of a ship. Not that he didn't trust Anakin's immense piloting skills, but Obi-Wan was reticent about flying in general. However, as Anakin struggled with the controls, the crumbling of the ship became severe, and Obi-Wan sensed something was wrong in the Force. But before he could do anything, he was too late. The ship had not maintained an adequate angle of approach, and had nosedived into the ground, despite Anakin's best efforts. As the three human passengers laid slumped on the controls of the ship, entangled in amongst the debris, R2-D2 uses his rocket boosters, and finds his way out via a small hole in the roof, speeding off to the temple. Behind him, emergency fire speeders are attempting to put out the inferno, as the three humans remain stuck inside. Fortunately, for R2, the Jedi Temple had already been put on alert, and most of the Jedi Council intercepted R2 before he reached the temple. As Grandmaster Yoda rushed towards the wreckage at speed, he and the other Masters turned the wreckage upside down, giving space for the Jedi to cut their lightsabers through the ship, and for Mace Windu to use Shatterpoint to retrieve the unconscious trio. Anakin and Obi-Wan are rushed off to the halls of healing in the Jedi Temple, whereas Palpatine is taken to a special ward in the Coruscant medical facility. However, as Palpatine is being stretchered away, the clones around him notice something unusual, as Palpatine begins to emit sparks and energy from his body, with some of his wounds beginning to lighten in their colour. Carrying him with even greater speed, he is left in the capable hands of medical droids and medics. Upon closer examination of the damage to the internal organs, the medics also notice something odd. The organs appear to be healing themselves, not only the exterior wounds. This was the characteristic of a powerful Force sensitive. The medics rechecked Palpatine's medical records, but they failed to show anything significant. They were even vague. This was now out of their hands. The medics transport Palpatine to the Jedi Temple. However, as they pass the original wreckage, Palpatine's eyes flicker open. Sensing the situation, and ensuring no other people were around him other than the medics, he uses the Force to push away the medics, and staggering to his feet, heads back to his office, reapplying his Force stealth which he had lost in his moments of unconsciousness. He thought he could trust the legendary flying skills of Anakin Skywalker, but clearly, he had been mistaken. It had required intense meditation to focus on the pain to his body to heal his wounds. Anakin's failure meant Palpatine would now need to eliminate any loose ends. Back in the halls of healing, news of Palpatine's miraculous recovery had not reached their ears yet, as they were now attending to two of their most esteemed members. Placing them in bacta tanks to accelerate their healing process, the duo were fortunate that the front of their ship had taken most of the impact. As a result, they were released the following morning, and summoned to the Jedi Council to give a summary of the events. It was then that the Council remembered the whole purpose of the mission: to rescue the Chancellor. The Council had made some mistakes recently, but this surely surpassed all of them for stupidity. Quickly, a select group of Jedi head for the Coruscant medical facility, but to their surprise, they found that he was absent. Heading to his office, the Chancellor was sitting there as if nothing had happened. Yoda steps forward, thinking to himself. Something was amiss. Less than a day ago, the Chancellor had been seen unconscious and in a sea of his own blood. Even though Coruscant had some of the most advanced medical facilities in the galaxy, this was far beyond their capabilities. Yoda requests for Palpatine to come to the Jedi Halls of Healing for a secondary check, but Palpatine disagreed, stating that the opinion of the medics at Coruscant's medical facility should be enough for the Jedi. As the Jedi Grand Master departed with disappointment, Palpatine gathered his needed possessions. It was time to retrace his steps to avoid the prying eyes of the Jedi. That is it for part 1 of What If It Wasn't a Happy Landing. If you'd like to see a part 2, please like this video, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more tips. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd like to see next. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.